Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video on the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The Chicago Bears 2025 NFL draft strategy has been a topic of intense discussion, particularly regarding their first-round selection of tight end Colston Loveland. Selected 10th overall, Loveland's pick sparked conversations among fans and analysts alike. Some anticipated the Bears would address other positions, such as running back or offensive tackle. But the choice of Loveland indicates a clear direction for the team's offensive strategy. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches and weighing 248 pounds, Loveland brings a combination of size and skill that the Bears find valuable. His college career at Michigan showcased his versatility and blocking prowess, drawing comparisons to established NFL tight ends. While some fans graded the pick as a B, reflecting cautious optimism, the Bears front office appears confident in Loveland's potential to contribute significantly to their offense. The selection of Loveland also highlights the Bears' commitment to providing their rookie quarterback Caleb Williams with reliable targets. With a receiving core that includes DJ Moore and Rome Odunze, adding a tight end like Loveland could open up the middle of the field and create mismatches against opposing defenses. This strategic move suggests that the Bears are building an offense capable of adapting to various defensive schemes, providing Williams with multiple options in the passing game. In the second round, the Bears continue to bolster their offensive lineup by selecting wide receiver Luther Burden III. Burden's addition adds depth and talent to the receiving corps, further supporting the development of their young quarterback. Analysts have praised the Bears draft class, noting the team's focus on offensive upgrades and the potential impact of these new playmakers. The Bears' offensive line has also seen significant attention during the draft. The team selected offensive tackle Ozzie Trapilo in the second round, a player known for his versatility and experience of both tackle positions. Trapilo's college career at Boston College demonstrated his ability to adapt and perform, making him a valuable asset for the Bears' offensive front. Additionally, the Bears addressed their interior line by drafting guard Luke Newman in the 6th round. Newman's college tenure at Holy Cross and Michigan State showcased his durability and skill, starting in numerous games and earning accolades for his performance. These draft choices reflect the Bears' overarching strategy to strengthen their offense, providing a solid foundation for their rookie quarterback and aiming to improve their overall performance in the upcoming season. The integration of new talent across various positions indicates a comprehensive approach to team building, focusing on both immediate impact and long-term development. As the Bears prepare for the season, the effectiveness of these draft decisions will become evident. The team's ability to integrate new players, adapt strategies, and develop cohesion will be critical factors in their success. With a blend of promising rookies and experienced players, the Bears aim to enhance their competitiveness and make a significant impact in the league. What happens next for the Chicago Bears is a question that fans, analysts, and rivals are all asking. The draft is complete, but the real work begins now. Ryan Poles, the general manager, has put together a class of rookies that has drawn plenty of attention, and whether this group turns into a foundation for the future or just another chapter in the Bears' long story of rebuilding will depend on how these players develop and how the coaching staff molds them. Caleb Williams, the centerpiece of this new era, steps into a role that carries enormous pressure and expectation. He is not just the first overall pick, he is the quarterback who is supposed to finally solve the problem that has haunted this franchise for decades. Since the days of Sid Luckman, the Bears have been searching for a franchise quarterback, and now they are handing the keys to a 22-year-old with a rocket arm, elite mobility, and a charismatic edge that fans are already falling in love with. But for Williams to thrive, everything around him must work. That means the offensive line must protect him. That means his playmakers DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Colston Loveland, and Luther Burden must get open, make plays after the catch, and convert third downs. It also means that the Bears' new offensive coordinator must tailor the scheme not just to what Williams did well at USC, but to the realities of NFL defenses. The learning curve will be steep, but the upside is impossible to ignore. Williams was not just the best quarterback in college football, he was a creator, someone who could take a broken play and turn it into a touchdown. Chicago hasn't had a player like that at quarterback in living memory. The optimism around Williams is shared by the front office, but they didn't stop there. The pick of Colston Loveland was telling. It signals a clear philosophical commitment to making the middle of the field dangerous. Loveland's frame, hands, and football IQ make him a nightmare for linebackers and safeties in coverage. His presence allows for more versatility in formations and more stress on defenses that are already worried about outside threats like Moore and Odunze. It also gives Williams a safety valve, someone he can look to when protection breaks down or when he needs a quick completion to keep the offense moving. And let's not overlook Luther Burden. Explosive, fearless, and a technician with a football in his hands, Burden is the kind of player who turns a 10-yard curl into a 50-yard highlight. The Bears draft was not only about shiny offensive weapons. Ozzie Trapilo and Luke Newman might not grab headlines, but they represent essential pieces of this puzzle. Trapilo is a grinder, someone who thrives in the trenches, and Newman adds depth to a position group that often makes or breaks a season. Injuries are part of the game, and the Bears needed to ensure that they weren't a couple of pulled hamstrings away from disaster. These picks show a level of maturity in Poles' draft strategy. He didn't just chase stars, he built layers into the roster. What also stands out is how this draft class complements the free agency additions made earlier in the offseason. The Bears brought in veterans to solidify both sides of the ball, adding experience and leadership. To a young locker room, with Montez Sweat on the defensive line, Tremaine Edmonds anchoring the linebacker core, and Jalen Johnson in the secondary, the defense has legitimate playmakers. If the offense can match that level of performance, the Bears suddenly become a dangerous team, one that's no longer rebuilding, but ready to fight for the playoffs. This won't be easy. The NFC North is no joke. The Lions are surging. The Packers have found new life with Jordan Love. And the Vikings still have enough firepower to be dangerous. But for the first time in a long time, the Bears are not walking into the season as a punchline. They have a plan. They have talent. And most importantly, they have hope. Hope that this time the quarterback will be the real deal. Hope that the offensive line won't collapse the moment pressure comes. Hope that the weapons on the outside can stretch the field vertically and open up opportunities underneath. Hope that the coaching staff will make adjustments in real time, not after the season has spiraled out of control. All eyes will be on Caleb Williams, and rightly so. His poise, leadership, and ability to make jaw-dropping plays will define the season, but it's the supporting cast that will determine how far the Bears can go. Colston Loveland isn't just a tight end. He's a tone setter. Luther Burden isn't just a wide receiver. He's a spark plug who can flip momentum with a single touch. Rome Odunze, if he lives up to his potential, could be the best rookie wideout the Bears have had in decades. Add DJ Moore into the mix, and suddenly, you're looking at one of the most exciting groups of skilled position players in the entire league. Still, excitement doesn't win games. Execution does. The Bears coaching staff will have to keep this young team focused and grounded. Mistakes will happen. Caleb Williams will throw interceptions. Colston Loveland will miss blocks. Ozzie Trapilo might struggle with bull rushes, but that's the nature of growth. What matters is how they respond. This team doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be better than it was. It needs to believe in itself and play with an edge. Because if it does, this could be the start of something special. Training camp will be a crucible for this roster. Position battles will be fierce, especially on the offensive line and at wide receiver. Preseason will provide a first real glimpse of how this offense might operate and how quickly Caleb Williams is adjusting to the NFL pace. Every rep will matter. Every throw, every block, every route run in Bourbonnais will be evaluated under the harsh light of expectation. But it's also an opportunity. A chance for this young core to start building chemistry and trust. That process starts now. There's something different in the air in Chicago. You can feel it. It's not just about hope. It's about belief. Belief that the Bears finally have the pieces to turn the page. That the mistakes of the past won't define the future. That a quarterback with swagger, A front office with vision and a roster loaded with playmakers can finally make Chicago more than just a cold-weather team with a great defense and an anemic offense. For too long, Bears fans have endured seasons where they were told to be patient, to wait for next year. This time, it feels like next year is finally here. And if everything clicks, if Williams is as advertised, if Loveland becomes a trusted red zone target, if the line holds up and the defense plays to its potential, then the Chicago Bears will no longer be waiting for their moment. They'll be living it. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a stunning development that could reshape the future of two NFL franchises, reports have emerged suggesting that the Baltimore Ravens have offered Lamar Jackson along with 3 first-round picks to the Chicago Bears in exchange for the number 1 overall selection in the upcoming NFL draft. The magnitude of this potential deal is sending shockwaves across the league, as it represents not only a dramatic pivot for the Ravens, but also a massive opportunity for the Bears to accelerate their rebuilding process. Lamar Jackson, the 2019 NFL MVP, remains one of the league's most electrifying players. His dynamic combination of arm talent and rushing ability has terrorized defenses since he entered the NFL. However, contract negotiations between Jackson and the Ravens have been rocky over the past 2 seasons, with both sides unable to reach a long-term agreement. Now, Baltimore seems willing to take the bold step of trading their superstar quarterback if it means securing a fresh start and acquiring a new face of the franchise through the draft. For the Bears, the potential haul is monumental. Not only would they gain a proven superstar in Jackson, but 3 additional first-round picks would allow them to build a dominant core around him. After a difficult 2024 season, Chicago has been searching for a path back to contention, and this move could fast-track that process dramatically. The Bears would instantly become one of the most intriguing teams in the league, with Jackson's presence electrifying a fan base that has been desperate for a franchise quarterback for decades. However, questions remain. Would Chicago be willing to move away from potentially drafting a young quarterback prospect with the number 1 pick? Would they be able to immediately construct a supporting cast capable of maximizing Jackson's prime years? On the Ravens side, starting over with a rookie quarterback would carry risks, but it could also provide long-term financial flexibility and a new foundation to build around. As negotiations reportedly continue behind closed doors, the NFL world watches closely. If completed, this trade could be remembered as one of the most dramatic and consequential moves in recent memory. The one that alters the trajectory of 2 historic franchises and shakes up the balance of power across the league. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.